Here we are at the top of AAPG. Class is in full swing. This is week 2 of class. Sorry, I was a little overwhelmed with the first week of class, so I didn't make a video about it. But you get to see the second week of class. Here we are on a good journey around campus. I'm actually super early, but I'm going to go to the Union, go get some things to see how packed the parking garage exiting traffic is. But I'm going to head to the Union, grab a Starbucks drink. You already know what we're getting. And we'll go from there. We'll see what else we want to go do before class. So the first week of class was, it was kind of crazy because like I got into it and it was just so overwhelming. Like, I mean, just the big campus, all the kids. In my biology class, I'm not kidding, there's 300 students in there, just in one classroom at one time. It's nuts, man. It's such an adjustment, plus living on my own and everything. It was a crazy week, but I'm kind of starting to get a little better adjusted. So I kind of took a little bit of that stress off of me because one of the things that I did is, so I had Intro to Biology, pretty basic class, American Art History, gonna be boring, but pretty basic class. And then I had Chem 2 with a lecture and recitation class with it. So that stuff was it looked like it was going to be tough. And so I looked into the degree sheet just because for what degree I'm going into, which I'm going in for medical imaging and radiation sciences. And so whenever I looked at the degree sheet for that, it didn't say anything about Chem 2. So I was like, man, why am I going to worry about this if I ain't even got to take it? So I dumped it, dropped it. So now I only have 7 hours, so technically I'm part-time. But with that being said, I get to enjoy my first semester a little more. And I don't have near as much stress, so that's fun. I guess you guys kind of get an extended tour of campus because I've never been in this building. This is the College of Business. Haven't been in here. I don't know any business kids. The building looks pretty clean, just like everything else on campus. Very nice. More fancy OU elevators. Oh, look, even OU restrooms. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, a good study area here. Couple student study areas. Brought me out. I believe this is the other side of Asp Avenue. And yes, it is. It is the other side of Asp Avenue. You can see on the stop sign over here. Because we also see our great friend, the water tower. It feels like it's fixing to start like raining. Like I can, I'm from the country. I'm from South Central Oklahoma. You can smell the rain. You ain't a country person if you can't smell the rain. So I think it's coming. So we'll see if I get wet on the way back to the AAPG, as I call it. All right, it is time to head into the Union and get some Starbucks. Checkpoint achieved. Thank you. Bag is finally secured. Let's go. See if we can find somewhere in the Union to sit and hang out for a minute. Was playing some bops back here. Whenever I leave, I'll show them to you. Man, my Billy Joel piano man just cut out. He was sitting right here, but he was good. Both sounded good. So check out this old school schooner that they have in the doors of the Union building. And I pretty well finished my drink, but you already know we got to clean the ice out. Oh my gosh, it is muggy out here, man. I don't know why the Lord chooses to put me, hot-natured, cold-loving, ice-bathing Chismo in central Oklahoma, where the temperatures may not get over 105 very often, but it feels like 120 all the time. You gotta watch these VO riders, man. I guess that was just a regular bicycle, but the little Vio bikes and the Vio scooters, man, bro, people are crazy. Like, they'll fly by you at full speed and just, like, not even care. Like, you gotta, like, watch your back at all times. That's one reason why I'm walking around. I don't ever wear AirPods, because, like, I want to hear when them dudes are coming. I've seen videos on Twitter from different colleges where people, like, get wiped out, like, because they'll accidentally hit somebody and they both just, like, crumble. It's pretty funny if you ask me, so. But where was I? Oh, that was such a rabbit trail. But yeah, you already know that I've got to clean the ice up, and I got to eat all the dragon fruit that's inside it. So as I walk over to the, I'm gonna take the long way. I'm gonna go straight here, and then I'm gonna go around to the Fine Art Center, or the Fred Johnson Art Building Center thing, where my art class is. Whoop-tee-doo. It's sprinkling. At least it's not coming down quite as hard as it did while we were in class. It was downpouring. It's just water, you know. That's all it is, just water. So, granted, it is cold water. I didn't know it was supposed to rain today. I'd have probably brought a jacket. So yeah, that was my only class that I have today. So it's fun. All right, folks. It's day 2 of week 2. We've got biology today, and hopefully I can discreetly get you guys a view of the 300 students that are in my class. Before we head out, look at this beautiful view of all of our homes on Saturday. Yes, that is right. You guys are going to get to see firsthand a student section football game. That'll be later, though. And we have arrived at Dale Hall. So as you can see, going to and leaving class can kind of get hectic. There's a lot of kids and stuff. It's kind of weird because, or the first video you seen was like almost 300 kids like going into the room, and probably about that many coming back out. So that looked very, very packed. But then leaving, it was like pretty much all of just my class, like the 300 just kind of leaving at once. But that still looked pretty full. So Dale Hall is kind of packed whenever it comes to, oh, excuse me, leaving that. Hey, check this. We got a Longhorn shackled up pulling a schooner. Wonder where they came up with that idea. But anyway, so yeah, as I walk back to the carport, I'm just here like so. Really, since I just have those 2 days now, the rest of the week is pretty much just repeat one more time of that. The only other thing is I have a bio lab tomorrow night, and I will take you guys to that tomorrow. We'll see you then. Okay, so I forgot to record part of the video for before my lab and to show you like where it was and stuff. But I just got out and we did like a lab experiment. And it was kind of jam-packed and busy. A little stressful, but we got through it. We all did it, and we have like a group of 4, plus the professor will help us and stuff. So, I mean, it's not that. It could be worse, I guess. So, it went pretty good. But now, as you see, I am walking back all the way across campus in the dark. So I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see if I can't get hit by somebody. Okay, so I made it back safe and sound, didn't get stabbed, you know, across the dark campus by myself. I made it back safe, and I'm leaving the parking garage right now, actually. So everything's positive. That pretty much concludes week 2 of class. I'm just going to be going back to biology tomorrow, and then I'm done for the week. I don't have anything on Friday, and so that dude's kind of scary looking. But anyways, that's pretty much my week of class. So I guess I'll just go into my outro now, because I don't really have any more comments about class this week. So just remember that Jesus loves me, Jesus loves you so much, and he loves everybody, and we wouldn't be able to do the things that we do without him, no matter whether they're good things or whether they're struggles. He allows struggles to happen in our life. That's something that I'm really trying to take a hold of right now, is that he allows struggles in our life, because that's what he uses to strengthen us. So like, say if we're lifting if we're trying to curl a dumbbell, we don't use super light ones that don't cause us any strain or anything, because like we wouldn't grow, right? We'd just be able to lift that little 5-pound weight, or 2.5, however weak you are. We would just be doing that for the rest of our life. Whereas if we make the weight stronger, or heavier, if we make that weight heavier, then we're going to start getting stronger. Well, God uses the same thing with us in our trials and our hard times, our tribulations, those kind of things, is that he makes them hard on us, because that's what's going to make us strong. He's going to use those to help build our muscle, I guess you can say, but our spiritual muscle at that. Ooh, that was good. So just remember that, and even through those hard times, God is with you, whether you feel like it or not. He is always with us. So I love you guys. Have a good week. Have a good 3rd week of class if you're going to school. But if you're working right now, just go bust it tomorrow. All right, see you later. Peace.